Welcome back, channel guys and gals. Yes, I am here at Springbrook office. We are in the driver's break room, which is also where we get to cook at. We have all types of stuff around here we do. So today, my son and I, we got talking about some old recipes. And one of those recipes came up from an American GI World War II field camp recipe. Now, originally I was going to start out making homemade crackers because I haven't done it in a while. I mean, it's been like 15 years.
20.
Or like he says, 20's for everything for him. So we started out, and then I was like, you know what, let's change the recipe up a little bit, and let's go to something that was done a lot. And that was, a lot of times during World War II, the American cooks would take pancake batter that they would mix up and add extra flour and salt and sugar, you know, stuff like that, and then turn it into a flat cake. And it's, you know, still a pancake, but it has an extra taste to it, and it was cooked long enough that the soldiers could actually take it out in the field with them. Because, you know, during World War II, there was a lot of stuff going on out there in the world that they didn't have access to. So the cooks tried to get, you know, some extra stuff out there. And, you know, some of these soldiers, they were grateful for it. And sometimes they weren't. Now, these are all recipes I picked up from my father that I know that I have cooked for years off and on. This is one I haven't cooked in a very long time. But there's some other stuff that I've cooked off and on. And the first time that Rogan and I've actually cooked these together. And, you know, again, these are all World War II recipes. And this one's an American side. Now, I do have one I'm going to be doing next week or a week after. Next time I'm up here, which is a cabbage stew that has actually Rissinger wine in it. And, of course, the alcohol cooks out, so there's nothing affecting the child. But it's one that, it's a World War II field recipe. So, again, we're going back to some old school stuff here, but let me flip you around here. Do not ask about these right here. That is my son's deal right there. These are like donuts. This one has like a chocolate chip cookie cooked up, crumbled up into it.
Yeah.
Now, this one's getting closer.
That one.
That one's actually done. So, but yes, I mean, right up here, these are like some little things that they would cook that if the soldiers had syrup or something they could get sweet a hold of, or even just by themselves, it was like a treat out in the field. And of course, that's his cookie that he decided to cook for whatever reason. And you could tear it apart just like this, and it became a treat because it was already sweetened.
Was that?
No. It gave the soldiers something different to eat while they're out in the field, not just sea rations and open a can. You know, they could get, like they had jelly in a can, you know, they could put jelly on these and stuff like that. So, it's kind of interesting to see, you know, my son and I cooking some of these old recipes and bringing the past to the future as we could. So that's kind of cool. But there's a lot more recipes coming, and some of these I'll do some on the channel. You know, here on this channel, we do a lot of stuff. And, I mean, we will be doing some more train videos and stuff, but, you know, right now we're just kind of chilling, having fun, and we've been out on the road for a couple of weeks, so we haven't really been able to do a lot of train stuff, but we're doing some other stuff, and just some old recipes. And yes, for those, for all you guys and gals, you know, that are kind of wondering about train stuff, yes, even some of these World War II recipes were used on trains because, you know, they were easy to handle and easy to haul. So that was actually really cool. Some of those recipes, especially during during the Old West days, they would actually carry hardtack on the train. And of course, you know, we know the Civil War soldiers ate a lot of hardtack or teeth breakers, one of the two. But yes, there was that, and they also call them dunkers and sinkers, or, you know, whatever else they come up with. And the railroads would do a lot of this too because it was easy, especially during World War II timing. And they could carry the stuff on the train, out in the field, you know, you name it, it was there. So we're going to be doing some more recipes a little bit later on. Not today, but I mean kind of throughout, you know, this summer. One of them, like I said, the other one's a cabbage stew, which is not the American version. I'm actually doing the German field version, which I really hope there's a lot of drivers here because I only know how to make it one way, and it feeds about 40 people. So there's that one, and then there's the other one. It's a cabbage and pork chop stew, and that one's actually really cool because they actually use Rissinger wine in it. Butterfly pork chops with the fat trimmed off. Apples, which you have to use a sweet apple on it, or you can use a sour apple, either one, because sometimes it was versatile on that one. And you put cabbage in there and you layered it in. Really good. And I mean, it would literally just, when it cooks down, oh my God, it's heaven on earth. And you wouldn't believe that a German recipe would actually be that good, especially during World War II. But yes, they may have hijacked a few things from areas they controlled. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff we're going to be doing and some old recipes. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. And again,
Mini one.
yeah, we're not doing no mini one. But again, this is like just
I'm already making it though.
just you tear it apart. You could dump it in syrup or jelly,
Done.
and you have a nice little treat or breakfast. All depends, depends on what the situation was,
This
or just
one,
something for the soldiers to use to comfort them during an engagement. So this was not just a World War II, but could also be used to other stuff. I am going to be making some hardtack probably next week or week after. I'm not going to make it as hard as what they did during the Civil War, but I will be making some because, well, I'll be sharing it with everybody. So I hope y'all enjoyed this short video and this kind of oddball content, because it's far different from our regular stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was just something that was interesting and something they used on trains.
Good.
And they used on trains. They used on the field.
The
throughout
cookies is
throughout-
good.
The cookies are good.
Can I do some more?
I guess I'll let you do some more. So yeah, he's gotten kind of into.
Come. Where you coming?
But again, I hope y'all enjoy the content. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna eat some of this, and I'll let y'all know how this all turns out because it has been years since I've done this. We will see y'all later. Y'all keep the shiny side up, rubber down. As always, have a wonderful weekend.
Come.